Aloha, y'all. It is Monday, Moon Day, named after the moon, etymologically, esoterically ruled by the moon. It is the 20th of October. Sun is in Libra, 27 degrees. Moon is in Libra, 15 degrees. So they will be conjunct soon. There's always a lot of astrology going on. But there's a bunch of grand trine water trining going on. Pluto is opposite Jupiter. Pluto is squaring the sun, as is Jupiter. The sun is opposite Chiron. The grand air trine between Pluto, Uranus, and Venus is still cracking. Mars, Mercury, exactly conjunct in Scorpio, trining the North Node, Saturn, as well as Jupiter. That's what's going on. The cards we've got for this Moon Day are the High Priestess, Major Arcana, the Death card, another Major Arcana, pretty powerful combo here. And from the Galactic Heritage deck, we're getting the Pleiades, sharing cultural ideals. So let's get into the cards. If you don't know, I have written music. I'm a songwriter and musician and roll like that. I've written music for all the Major Arcana, all the big tarot cards, Death, High Priestess, Justice, all that kind of stuff. So check it out. I'll post it in the comments. The High Priestess, I offer up the mysteries of life, trusting your intuition, listening to your inner guides, understanding yourself better, listening to the music of the universe, and allowing creative ideas to germinate. With the grand water trine and the grand air trine going on, we've got a lot of progress mentally and emotionally going on. The High Priestess on page 26. The High Priestess is the guardian of the mysterious, subtle, and deeper aspects of life that are not visible or obvious. She has command of the esoteric knowledge and sacred wisdoms that are part of the collective unconscious, items we are unaware of even exist. I called the song for this Unconscious Awareness. Associated with the moon and the wellspring of life and movement lurking in the deep dark waters, Mercury, Mars conjunct Scorpio. She embodies deepest innate wisdom, the knowledge and wisdom of Mother Nature. As the keeper of your unconscious, she sits at the liminal boundary between what you are aware of and the vast spectrum of the unseen inner realm. Traditionally conceived of as a passive feminine and receptive energy, calmly waiting for life to unfold, she manifested for me as this powerful force of nature which journeys between the visible and the invisible, sun and moon, Libra, both and. Part diva, part shaman. Her clothes are adorned with snakes, which from a Celtic perspective are symbolic of secret knowledge, cunning, and transformation, and points to the High Priestess's shape-shifting energy and utilization of energy that is unseen. Jupiter and Cancer trining at North Node, and Saturn, Neptune combo trining, Mars, Mercury conjunct Scorpio, the grand water trine, shape-shifting. She's crouching here with streaks of lightning shooting from her fingertips as if to emphasize the two pillars, Boaz, completion, and J, Yakin, Alpha and Omega, from Solomon's temple in Jerusalem, formed as abstract typography with both meanings woven together. Her language is similarly abstract and often vague with many symbolic and metaphoric references requiring patience to decode. She signals the need to journey within, paying attention to your dreams and visions, North Node and Pisces, sensing their relevance while acknowledging the synchronicities of the symbols and events that appear in your physical world, as within, so without. Listen to the powerful stirrings of your intuition and your gut feelings. You already possess the most powerful guidance system in the entire universe. So basically, out of the soil that was your old life, your old way of being, believing and reacting to the world, a new form and its expression can germinate. Choose that this is a benevolent reality, a kind universe, sun and moon and Venus and Libra, and let the seeds of your potential naturally blossom. So trusting your intuition, listening to your inner guides, understanding yourself better, listening to the music of the universe, and allowing creative ideas to germinate. The clarifying card is the Death card, also Major Arcana. I called the song for this The Toll. So there's 13th card here. 13 sounds of a bell toll, but there's also For Whom the Bell Tolls, Death, the Grim Reaper, right? The toll that you pay to cross the river Styx with the coins in your eyes. That's what this is all symbolic of. Here, on page 48, Death, I know that this too shall pass. The ending of a major phase is to be trusted. Surrender. Awaken to life and new growth. Strip yourself bare, very much that Mars, Mercury conjunction in Scorpio. Shuffle off your current identity and rebirth yourself. So I think the idea here is that we have the capacity to be going deeper into an identity that is more mysterious and more true than what we perceive to be as real. Your gender, your nationality, your historical context, your language, your body parts. Like, those are real parts of your avatar, but ultimately the white light truth hot download follow the white rabbit is that you are more than your mind or even your emotions or your experiences. Like, these are apertures through which you experience life, but they're not ultimately you. It's just parts of your, the waves on the water are not the ocean, and yet they're part of it, if that makes sense. So we've got deep, deep mysteries being revealed, collectively as well as personally, and they're going to be transformative. It's going to strip you from caterpillar to butterfly mode. Pretty hardcore shifts, right? So the last card we're getting from the Galactic Heritage deck is 66, 1/6 on each side, Sun and Moon and Libra, kind of balancing it out there symmetrically. Sharing cultural ideas, Pleiades, the present timeline. So on Moon days, I pull every day. I pull a wild card, and this is on Moon days. I pull alien cards. Page 105, number 66, Pleiades, sharing cultural ideals, present timeline. Pleiadians are enthusiastic cosmic anthropologists. They love studying other cultures and interacting with them, Sun and Moon and Libra. Part of this is sharing the Pleiadian culture with other species as well. This is never to dictate what is right or wrong, but purely for the purpose of exchanging ideas. This natural curiosity is also within you, and this card is suggesting that you embrace this part of yourself a bit more. Don't be afraid to explore and share with others what you've learned, but do so from a place of neutrality and genuine loving kindness. Know that the ideas you share will help others on their spiritual journeys as well. So the idea, I think, is that we're all so damn unique, right? Little snowflakes. But everybody's a snowflake. So how do we understand that and transform our perspective without having to conform or get others to conform to our snowflakery, right? Our unique mystery trip is going to be individual, an experience that may or may not resonate at multiple levels with others, but it's going to be fundamentally your frequency trip, right? There's only, in like the Bible, it talks about a white stone with only your name and only God knows it. It's like you are so unique. Your code is just you. Nothing is exactly you. Can you give that kind of grace to all the other waves in the ocean, right? And when you do, it transforms you at the deepest levels of the mystery, and you can actually kind of speak your part and say, whether you're a MAGA supporter or an Antifa or whatever, you're going to have your unique perspective and not try to kill everybody that you disagree with, and basically learn through understanding that, this is not that and that is not that, but they're related as a unity and yet distinct and separate. So hopefully that's made sense. If it has, tag somebody, share it, whatever's clever, spread the good word, leave a tip. Tip jars in the bottom, it tells you how to do that, various platforms to do so in, and obviously, holler for a reading. I loved giving some readings yesterday. I talked for hours, so my voice is still recovering, but an hour of cards is $50. 3 hours of astrology is $150. If it is your birthday, it is half off on either or both of those. So you can get a good deal there. And then if you refer somebody to me, you get half off on a card reading for yourself. Do check out the music I've written. Profound stuff. I'll post the High Priestess and the Death Card songs I wrote in the comments. Tell me what you think. Enjoy the, acoustic journey that is. And yeah, enjoy your moon day. I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios.